Truth Man here. So the channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. So I want to talk about fitness, and because y'all know this is the All Subjects channel, and we need to do more videos on fitness and stuff like that. Y'all already know I ain't the fittest of men, you know, but I'm not the unfittest of men either. But I'm gonna show you what works for me and how it don't even really take as much as we think, you know, and this is from my own personal experience and opinions, although they may be truth, me being the truth man, no, it's truth, but it's also from things that I heard from licensed medical professionals. So what do I think works the best? Like, at least far as on me, I think keeping track of your calories works better than just trying to flat out avoid foods. And it works faster. So, y'all gonna see, like, when I get down there and I'm able to focus my mind, you know, all that, I'm gonna show y'all. Like I said, we gonna make more videos like this. But for a person that's trying to lose weight, because I've been on both ends. When I used to play football, I was trying to gain weight. And so when I was younger, like in high school, I went from 150 pounds to 185 pounds over the summer, because I was taking, it don't exist no more, but I was taking Joe Weider weight gain, and that stuff worked. I'm telling you, it worked. But really, you don't even need weight gain. You could just drink regular shakes with ice cream in them. So when you want to gain weight, you got to increase your calories and watch them. When you want to lose weight, you got to decrease your calories and watch. You can eat whatever you want, as long as, like, if you trying to lose weight, you keep your calories. Like, let's say you big like me. I'm 295. 30 last check recently, I had 38% body fat, 62% muscle. But for me to lose weight, I would have to keep my calories around, because I know when I'm losing weight, because I feel a certain way and I move a certain way. When I'm gaining weight, I start having like certain aches and I don't have as much energy. When I'm losing weight, I have more energy and those aches be gone. So I know when I'm losing weight because of how I be moving around. I become more swift. But you don't have to cut out nothing. You just have to keep track of it. This from my personal experience. Like, you can eat ice cream and everything. Only difference is you eat ice cream, you got to be like, okay, I ate that ice cream, so now I got to scale back this. Because you want to keep your calories around 15 to 1800 if you're going to lose weight. Now, if you keep them around 1,000, you're going to lose even more weight. Now, if you just want to, like, I could be like, okay, I'm going to let my weight fall off through fitness. Then what'll happen is your body fat, your BMI will go down first. Like if you let's say you ate regularly, you just cut back a little bit, just a little bit. You just ate a little less, and you was going to the gym, getting on the treadmill, and lifting weights. When you go to the doctor, you ain't gonna been lost a lot of weight. but you lost a lot of BMI. So your body fat is gonna turn into something else, basically. So it just depends on what you want to do. With me, I don't never want to weigh no less than 255. Because I remember I got down to like 240 and I looked little. If you go on my, well, some of y'all know about my Facebook. But if you go on my Facebook, like I got an old picture when I was in Texas, I only weighed like 240. And I looked little. So I said, I don't want to weigh 240 no more. And how did I get that small? Because I wasn't eating that much. Because for some of that time, I didn't have a lot of money. And because the work I was doing, I was sweating. So the fast track to losing weight, I don't care. You say I can't lose weight. If I could put a camera in your kitchen, anybody can lose weight. I'm telling you, if you sweating and not eating, you gonna lose weight. The reason why people be having them little sandbags, little fat pockets, is because they don't be doing enough fitness with it. And it's happening too fast. You know? If you got a stomach, you should be doing plenty. See, when you got a big stomach, you're going to be catching cramps when you first start like doing crunches and all that stuff. You just got to drink some salt water and eat a banana. Because I caught a nasty one the other day. Boy, practically took my breath away. I was like, I just kept walking back and forth, trying to get rid of it. Like, so, like, if you want to do it for health reasons, like, let's say, you know, you want a full erection. When you get older, like, you might have an erection, but are you going to have a full erection? It's certain foods that you want to eat. You know, y'all become members and we'll talk about it more. Well, everybody don't need to know this. You got all these divorced wives that done dog their husband out trying to learn for the new dude who can't get it up. He can't get it up. Hey, listen, that might be a problem. That might be a problem. You think, see, women be thinking, oh, these other dudes better than you. But how many dudes at 50 without no foreplay can go in? See, it's easy to criticize. I know I'm gifted from the Most High. How many dudes 50 or above can go in without foreplay and without Viagra? I didn't use, look. And once you get fit, you would go from an 85% erection to 100. But a lot of dudes in my age group, you know, you ain't got no erection. Some guys are diabetic, but you still, look, it's stuff you could do. You can go get that little procedure where they put the thing through there and they open it up and it's going to open all, well, you know, like I say, I don't want to say too much on here. I ain't had the procedure. I don't need it. I don't need it. But if you change the way you eat, like if you diabetic, clearly obvious you got to change the way you eat. And if you drink liquor and you know you finna smash, just hold off on that liquor for like 2-3 days prior. Let me be quiet, because some of y'all are simps and I don't want to teach no buster about that. You busters, man. Y'all adultery, y'all whoremongers. Y'all basically bailing women out that need to be lonely. These women divorcing these guys for nothing or for something petty. Why are you coming in? Let's go back to the other part. So, if you want to gain weight, I'm going to show you the way I gained that 30 pounds. I was drinking them shakes, but yeah, I was eating steak. I was buying it, and I would have, back then I could cook certain stuff, but like I was having my mother cook it for me, or sometimes I just say, forget it, I'm gonna cook. I was eating baked potatoes every day. So if you trying to gain weight and you like potatoes, eat them baked potatoes. And the more toppings you put on it, the more it's gonna help you gain. And when you lift weights with it, that weight come on fast. Like a couple times in my life, I was like, why am I gaining weight? Because I was eating the same and I was working out. And it's like I wasn't getting fat, but I was getting bigger, but it was weight. I said, why am I gaining weight? So again, it just depends on what you want. Me personally, this is what I think. Now, I did try the carnivore diet, and it was working. I did another diet before any of these diets back in the day, back in 2004, and I lost 10 pounds in a week. What I was doing was I cut out all sweets. I cut out all sweet drinks and bread. And I was just eating everything else but that. And back then I weighed 262 and I went down to 252. Like in a week. So it can be done. It can be done. But let's say this. Let me say this. Before your journey begins, you already should have your confidence. That should just make you even more confident. Like, can't nobody tell me nothing. Like, you can't break my confidence. You're a person. Y'all just people. I look at it like if the Most High ain't breaking my confidence or trying to break my confidence, then why would I let an evil, degenerate person who think they better than they really are break my confidence? I'm no Matrix. That little getting your confidence broke, that's when you trapped in the Matrix. When you escape the Matrix, can't nobody break your confidence. Even rejection from women won't break your confidence. You're going to look at it like it's their loss. You're going to look at it like these dudes ain't me. Fret not thyself over these modern 304s. If they break up with you or cause you to break up with them, fret not thyself. Man, it is plenty of them. Plenty. And a lot of them look better than the one that dogged you and act better too. So, but yeah, y'all gonna be right here with me on this feed. I'm not gonna rest until I got abs. Cause I know how to get abs. I done had them. When I was going to Planet Fitness, Planet Fitness got some free weights, but they got a lot of machines. That's another thing. I don't think that matters. I don't think it matters. What matters is what you do. Machines, you can get cut and buff on the machines. Then take this from a former athlete. It doesn't matter, man. Free weights and machines both had a function, man. Like, I could see my muscles in my back when I was going there, and I had the two abs fully in across the top. But then I started working at night, and I just stopped going to the gym. Started working overnight. But y'all gonna see a lot of drastic changes in your boy No Matrix. The Gray will be back, but the Gray is finna go on vacation. And my hair was long, and it just got to falling out. It got to falling out, man. I was so disappointed, man. But it came back. It's not all the way like it was. I'm finna start getting it braided. I was against certain braid styles because it just remind me of people that's not doing good in life. But then they got a little more creative with it. I said, wait a minute. Some of these styles is kind of professional. Like when you look at how SGA, like his braids, like some of them dudes be having some nice styles. But anyway, we got more videos to come, y'all. Stay tuned.